One, fight!
He planned it, orchestrated it, and executed it.
Oh, the crush!
And the arena is going wild right now.
That's gonna do it.
Let's go!
I'm a true champion.
Knuckle is your Capcom Cup champion. One more. Gonna do it. He's the Capcom Cup 2017 champion. Gachiku got it. That's gonna do it. He is your Capcom Cup champion.
I'm a true champion. Champion, 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 champion. I'm a true champion.
And hello everyone, welcome to Celtic Throwdown 2019. This is the last premier event on the European circuit before the European Regional Finals. But to kick things off, you got myself, Jammers, on the mic. And I've got the Cosmopolitan with me. He's decided to grace with his presence, running all over the gaff. Tyrant.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy to be here. Celtic Throwdown back in Ireland, bro. What's going on?
I mean,
happy
we're
to hold
all
it
good.
down with man like Jammers here at the CPT Premier event here at Celtic Throwdown. It's going to be a sick one.
I mean, it's a long time coming for these guys because, look, they've been doing rankings for the past couple years.
Yeah.
Now they've been upgraded to the Premier status, and that means that attracts all the big names. We got the Evo champion in the building, Bonchan. We've got a lot of the Japanese contingent here. Itabashi, Storm Kubo, Margo, Kazunoko. They're all here. And again, let's not forget, we got Evo 2018 champion, Problem X.
Problem X is here.
We got Luffy here.
Yep.
We got strong European heads. We got everyone under this roof. And it's nothing but killer games, gourmet games for you guys at home and for us to call the action. So guys, be sure to tweet out the stream, twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters, and let everybody know that day one of Celtic Throwdown is kicking off.
Spread the word, guys. Get it out there, social media. It's going to be a really, really good event. I've just been looking around the venue here. We've got some amazing players. Why don't we run down some of the pools and just sort of let the guys at home know, who they're going to be expecting to see here on the stream.
All right, so we've got Punk here, because I forgot to mention his name. We actually got quite a few American players here. We got Punk, Smug. I think I've seen him. Yes. Who else? We got UYU Kami.
Kami's
your teammate,
here.
your boy.
Yeah,
he's here. We've got, I believe, I think I saw Oil King running around somewhere.
Oil King is here for sure.
But yeah, guys, we got the brackets here. But don't forget, you can follow on with the brackets at home. Smash.gg. Just go on there and type in Celtic Throwdown 2019. You can look at all these polls.
Yeah, it's really easy to do that these days. You just head over to Smash.gg. You can just follow at home and just root for your favourite players. You can see how they're doing. Even if there's losers matches that you might not be seeing on stream or whatever, you can still carry on checking those out at home and follow along.
I'm pretty sure what me and Tyrant are going to do for the first block, we should be running through pools A1 to A2 and 3.
Yeah.
Under the assumption
I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work because we've got 3 blocks, right? We've got A, B, and C.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've got a whole bunch.
All right, so we've got in pool A1, again, like I said, you can follow on at home.
All of these are stacked, by the way. They're absolutely stacked.
So we've got Punk. He's waiting for his match after winner's round one. We've got Hurricane. Now, Hurricane's only got 55 global points.
See, Hurricane is an interesting one. Like, he is one of the most capable players in Europe. One of the best Kami players in the whole world. Unfortunately, missed out on Evo this year.
Yeah, that
due
was
to personal reasons, out of his control. But he's more than capable of doing super well, and I want to see him do some damage at this tournament.
So we'll see how he goes. That's us being biased, by the way. We've got Storm Kubo in this pool as well. Now, if Hurricane and Storm Kubo win their matches, I really want to see that on stream.
That's been an interesting one because I hear Storm Kubo's been playing some Honda.
Yes, so we'll see how that goes. We've got Apollo Steed here, and remember at Stunfest last year, Apollo made it to winners finals and he lost.
Apollo is
a
bad man. Like, but he's had some good results in the past as well. Stunfest defeating Punk.
Yeah, of course. That was a good year for him, actually. We've got Hot Dog 29. I actually haven't seen him. But
no, I haven't seen him, but I'm pretty sure I've seen on Twitter and stuff he's out here rocking that Bison.
Yeah, look, it's another lethal Bison player, and you can't sleep on this guy. Apparently, he's top 5. So I know he's a top 10 character, but
he's a sick player, man. I'm a big fan of Hot Dogs.
We've got Ryuusei in this pool as well. So
this is a one pool.
Let me tell you something about Ryuusei, right? And I'll probably reiterate the point throughout the day. Ryuusei has only attended Premier events. He has not gone to a single ranking event as far as I'm aware. If you go on his CPT profile, all it has is Premier event results. And I think CEO was his best one. So who knows? He could get a top 8 here. He could not. But that guy's only of Premier stats. Watch out for his Urian.
Bad
right? And if we go down to Pool A2, then it's just as killer. We've got Problem X, we've got Takamura, we've got Akainu in that pool.
Bro.
We've got Mr. Crimson. And then, we got the Japanese player, Detonation Gaming, Nauman. Obviously got sponsored this year.
Sakura. I'm a big fan of his Sakura.
So here's the thing, right? I'm not sure if he's going to play Sakura. He might do, because at the recent tournament for Online Asia East, he was playing Sakura, but he's been dabbling with a lot of Lucia.
Okay, Lucia. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if he picked Lucia. Like Lucia suits him.
Like those waifu characters. Like I'm under the impression that if you want to play a Shoto character, if you want to play Sakurai, there's no reason to not play Akuma. Just get it over and done with. Just play Akuma, guy. This is the guy.
But you're saying that, but Nauman is probably the only Sakura player that made top 8 with the character.
I know. No, he's probably at this point the best SF5 Sakura in the world. So.
Well, again, there's not many Sakuras traveling, and there's not many Sakuras in general. No disrespect to Nauman, but I do feel there's certain characters that get away with murder, or you avoid all the characters that body Sakura. So
which is a lot.
Again, he's a very good player. Look, this guy smoked me at versus fight, and I said he's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
But I'm like, you must have avoided someone.
Also in that pool, you've got Brian
Yes.
for Team Fierce, who is one of the stronger UK players.
Shout out to Team Fierce for picking him up, by the way.
Plays a variety of characters as well. Blanca, Honda, Rashid, Ibuki. In Manat, you know, he's got like a whole cast under his belt.
My only gripe with Brian is like, who are you going to play today?
Yeah.
And again, you could practice. You could practice with Manat, but then you rock up to the tournament round 1 and you start playing Honda.
It's like Shax. You don't know who you're going to get. You know?
Yeah.
Lucky dip.
All right, and then obviously, if we move over to Pool A3, we've got Bonchan. He's going to be awaiting the match of a round 1 game, which is actually happening now between No Haram and GTR.
Haram, very solid Rashid player.
He beat Shax. He beat Shax at Reflect, didn't he?
I think he did, yeah. I think he did. He also beat Shadow Lady in the Fame and Varnish video.
Did he do that?
He did it.
Okay, I didn't see the whole thing, so it's like, damn.
Yeah, he did it.
Shout outs.
No Haram.
No Haram. I mean, look.
The Shadow Lady Slayer.
Hey, listen, that video got a ton of views, so good stuff to them. Hey, these lot made 10K on their Frame Advantage channel, you know.
Let's go.
These lot doing their thing. So, Cool Kid's name is here, but Cool Kid ain't here.
Yeah, Cool Kid ain't here. Like,
so
no, he came here for a couple of games, but he's definitely not here. We've got Goichi there as well. Chris Axe is actually a solid Ibuki and Akuma player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is from French player?
France, I believe,
okay.
yes.
All right, cool. So, it looks like, because we filled in the dead air for you guys long enough.
That was it? That was actually easier than I thought, man.
But we're going to have our first match on stream for you guys. So we've got Givi Greatness. We've got a Mika player. So the stream team set me up. The lords behind the broadcasting team, they said, Jammers are going to make this easy for you. But we've got Mika to kick things off. I'm trying to remember.
You know I love to play with you, man. We know Mika's honest and fair, really.
Listen, I haven't played Mika in quite some time. I've actually been grinding a lot of poison. So
yeah, same. We're both in the same boat when it comes to that. So we can agree on that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look. I love the character.
Yeah.
I love the way they changed the design completely. I just don't like it when Akumas have their day with me.
Just to have fun, you know.
They just do whatever they want.
Nuts, yeah.
So, but yeah, guys, let us know on Twitter, in the stream chat, what new characters you playing. Honda, Lucia, Poison. If you don't like any defensive options, if you like a 7-frame uppercut, or you just like down back and doing a light headbutt that's safe on block. But I'm trying to find. Right, Gibi's waiting for his opponent, but his opponent's not here.
A problem. I definitely saw a problem earlier on.
No, yeah, you're right. It is. We're going to have the EVO champion for 2018, not this year.
Yeah.
Problem X is going to be coming on, and he's going to be fighting Givi Greatness. So I think it's safe to assume we're going to have Bison versus...
So Problem is a strange one. Like, he'll pick Bison... he'll pick Bison against Mika. Traditionally not a great matchup for Bison, but like the way Problem controls the neutral, he really doesn't let Mika get going, is so impressive. But sometimes he'll play Abigail depending on the style of Mika player.
Yeah. And
so like he switches up depending on you.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and I implore players to do this more if you have a repertoire of characters under your belt.
Yeah.
You pick a character, and then you have to identify the style that you're up against. So it's like, all right, even if it's theoretically a bad matchup, this character actually might work against you.
You can't forget that there's also a player matchup involved, regardless of the characters. So
there's a huge psychological aspect and like just adaptation behind it. But I'm still waiting. I can see Fairly Sad Panda in the crowd. That's good. It's nice to see he travelled out here.
No Haram there as well.
I'm not sure where Problem is.
I definitely saw Problem early. He was playing casuals.
Yeah, I saw him there. So Problem he's pretty much qualified for Capcom Cup Finals.
He's
got about
right
1,300 points or something.
What is he, 5th, 6th?
5th or 6th. Let's double check. He's he's pretty high up. He's in the top 10, so he's 5th right
Fifth.
now. So he's like 300 points behind Fujimura.
Bad man.
And I mean, like, he's fine.
Problem X just continues to... I think consistency in Street Fighter 5 is one of the most impressive things to me, and Problem X is definitely one of the players that has that under his belt.
Look.
He's just like... finds ways to just improve himself. Like, whereas you think you've reached the pinnacle, you know, after you win Evo, you continue to improve from there. It's so impressive.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you talk about some of the world's best players, if you wanted to describe them in one word, we use the word consistency.
Yeah,
because they're there, they're getting the results. Yes, Problem's probably won about 3 or 4 ranking events this year. Obviously, recent results at ranking event, he came 2nd at Fight Club. Shout out to Big Bird for winning that.
Bad man.
Accumulating 200 more points.
And I'm pretty sure he's missing this one, Big Bird.
Oh, so is he not here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure.
Because I remember he's like, look, I've qualified.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's all right. I remember he actually don't know where he's gone. I actually don't know where he's gone.
Okay. He's coming back.
All right, cool. That's fine. All right. It's absolutely fine. But, yeah, so he hasn't won a premier event this year.
Not this year.
As far as I'm aware, he
Not
hasn't
this
won
year.
one. But the closest one was Combo Breaker, 2nd place, losing to Punk. That was a great grand final, by the way.
Yeah. Big Bird is not here. He tweeted out, you know, EU tournaments are great to stream monster.
Okay.
So like he's
So
happy to watch this one from afar and just not have to throw down himself, you know.
Do you know what? I respect it.
I respect it as well.
I mean, after that run for the past 2-3 weeks, like, I thoroughly respect it. So we're gonna find out.
Yeah, Problem just on his way back, I think, guys. Still,
Yeah. But
we have his opponent Givi Greatness. So Armika versus M Bison. The way Problem plays this matchup is, I think he's the only one that plays it this way. Like, pretty much all the Mikas have trouble against Problem. Like, they just can't find that way in.
Yeah.
Problem's too good at just controlling space, controlling neutral, making them think twice. Of course, once Mika does get in, though, it's terrible for Bison.
But I think he's understood, like, he's grinded the situations long enough to go,
true.
right, if I get grabs, I get grabs. If I avoid it, then I can get the optimal combo.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's looking real smooth in this matchup. Again, and he expresses with great disdain of how much he hates the character. Because, look, there was a point where at Headstomper in, I think it's the top 8, where he got caught out. Double Mika'd.
Yeah, it happens.
But several of the players got double Mika'd by Salty Kid.
Salty Kid went in that
and
tournament.
Luffy, so we're going to see how that goes here. But, yeah, obviously we'll go through it when the match actually happens as well. Bison's got the tools. He's properly equipped now to tackle the grapplers. Mika being one of them.
A lot more so. Like,
yeah.
They helped him out. Like season 1, like he was just, it was so bad. It was so rough. You know, he didn't have a 3-frame button. Yeah, you know, his damage was lacking. His Oki setups weren't great. Season 2, that he definitely, you know, from there onwards, he definitely got improved time and time again.
Yeah,
so
they started adding tools to the arsenal, and it's like, right, I can tackle them.
Yeah.
So now the factor of the physical effects from the V skill is there. It's like, yeah, I can't drop kick, I can't jump, you know, and then I have to deal with the pressure.
And just as we went in depth on the Mika vs Bison matchup, we are not going to have that.
Okay.
Givi's coming off the stage, and we're going to get the Evo champ Bonchan stepping
So
up.
let's see what happens, because I'm not sure what the issue is.
From one Evo champ to another.
I mean, look, to kick things off, an Evo champion, I'm down for that.
Yeah, always.
At least I get to commentate an Evo champion. I wasn't there when it happened, but shout outs to James Chen and Seth Killian for doing that. Right, who have we got? I went to the wrong pool again. Bonchan, where are you? That should be pool A3. And you, sir, are going up against No Haram.
Yep, there he is, the Rashid specialist.
Okay, so I've heard a lot of things about No Haram, and they haven't been good.
Let's just say he's not afraid to take risks. That's the nicest way of putting it.
Okay.
That's the nicest way of putting it. He's not afraid to take risks.
All right. Well, I mean, it's part of the game. Risk taking is part of the game.
Big cojones.
And I mean, look, if you've got a flexible character like Rashid, a very versatile character like Rashid, it's like you can afford to do things here and there. But
I'm pretty sure Bonchan's going to have the matchup on lock, though.
Look,
Rashid's a character that you got to know.
This guy, this man on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, won Evolution 2019. Before that, he won 2 premieres back to back. This guy is on fire.
Yep.
He's qualified. And do you know what? Despite that amazing run, he is still wearing the #2 headband on the CPT leaderboard.
That's rough.
He accumulated so many points that he is literally 160 something points behind.
He's
Punk. Punk is still at the top of the leaderboard.
he is nipping at his heels though.
He's there.
Punk needs to watch his back.
But the thing is, look, he's been using Karen just as long, maybe a slightly less time than Punk. Because remember, he was using Nash for quite a while, and I think he made the switch to Karen, or added Karen to his arsenal at Season 2. And he's been playing it ever since. And this guy is very meticulous, highly revered in the scene. Look, I believe this man has his own world tour. Well, he's got the Bonchan Japan tour, world tour.
That's
I don't
so
know.
crazy.
Listen, that rare, he got more people to come to an event than certain
I saw that.
certain local events.
That was right after we won Evo, right? Like the venue was packed out. That's so cool. And look, you can see right there, bottom of your screen, guys. This event is sponsored by Red Bull. And hey, guess what? This guy is as well. He's going for the king. We're going to kick off Celtic Throwdown with some Sagat, guys. Get hype.
All right. I'm telling you, man, what is there not to love about the Evo 2019 champion Bonchan here? And like I said, he's going to grace us with that Sagat play. I haven't actually seen this matchup a lot, but because Rashid, in my opinion, arguably the best character in the game, he's got the tools to combat the Tiger shots.
I guess he doesn't like Karen versus Rashid.
But he won the grand finals with using
Yeah, he did.
So, do you know what? He might be identifying a style. I like when he uses Sagat to identify how how opponents react to him.
That's true. Maybe he did his research on No Haram, saw this playstyle he exhibits.
Yeah.
And he just wants to go for that control playstyle that Sagat can offer.
There you go. Right now, it's not looking good.
Got to be careful though. It's just one jump. Those Tiger shots are well and good when you're chucking them out there, but if he gets over one of them, it could be curtains.
Yeah, but if you see the spacing Bonchan was using earlier, right now he's exhibiting the normal, showcasing us that. Alright, nail assault. There we go.
I really like having the Sagat pick ready. It's not a matchup everyone's going to know to the wire.
This character will get you through pulls. Trust me.
Exactly. It's not
the overhead.
Yo, the EX Tiger uppercut. Gonna close that one out.
He's from France. I literally saw. I think he saw the overhead and he just went for the uppercut. So I kind of respect it. It's an early jumping fierce there.
And look at the corner carry Rashid doing it. He does best.
There's the overhead again. That's 0 on hit, so he could have pressed something there.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it. So if you look at how Bonchan spaces the Tiger shots, if he does the V skill, you just slightly off space him, but if he spaces the V skill, it should land in front of me, able to block.
Yeah.
There it is.
Interruption. You can't throw those out there. That Tiger uppercut is locked and loaded. Gonna get the EX knee here. Pushing Rashid all the way back. And this is where Sagat plays his game. Tiger uppercut. Look how deep that was.
Very last minute, he's done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's done. He just activated it anyway, just in case it wasn't going to kill. And that is the first game there to Bonchan. So, again, the typical problem of he just couldn't get it.
No, he couldn't. He did get one clean jump over a Tiger shot, but it was not enough. Bonchan too good on the defensive options. Interrupted that block string into the whirlwind shot. Can't be throwing those out there. Bonchan's going to be ready every single time.
And funnily enough, so he's using the running mixer, which will leave him safe on block, but at a disadvantage. He actually is another early jump in there.
Okay, there we go. And that eagle spike.
And let us not forget. All right. Looking good there. No Haram. This is good. This is very good. All right, he backs off here. He's got V-Trigger on deck. And he's going to use the Yasar to cover his approach. There it is. He's going to get a combo and end the round. All right. Looking very good for Haram. What a turnaround here. A very aggressive adjustment from our Rashid player.
Okay. Arm range, crouch fierce.
All right, that's sweet. Ooh, I'm pretty sure he could have done light spin and mixer there. Got punished. But he didn't do so. And he's been aware. Do you know what? He took that risk.
Of course. You've got to do it sometimes, but you can't get away with too many of those against a guy like Bonchan.
Well, I like that he's mixing up the nail assault with the empty version and the actual ender with the kick. Gets the back throw.
Off the jump light for the minimal block stun.
He could have done an EX uppercut there. He hit that late there. And then the cross up.
Right at the back of Sagat's head. That can be that awkward angle that's difficult to cross cut. Okay, what's going to be here? Setup time.
All right,
overhead again. Every time. That's going to be the stun and the game right there.
All right, he's dead. Just make it simple. Keep it simple.
No Haram. Man, Bonchan getting serious now. Turns around the cap.
Do you know, if there's one thing I'd like to avoid at a tournament in the morning, it is a Rashid player.
Yes.
So I can kind of see.
Especially one with the playstyle of No Haram. It can be very frustrating.
He's at home. This guy's chewing gum. He's just another Sagat player. I've come to take his points. No Haram. Do you know, I kind of like how poised he is right now. He literally, he doesn't look shook. I'd be shook.
No Haram. Listen, this guy is the Shadow Lady Slayer. You don't beat that character
Actually,
if you haven't come prepared.
That's a very good point. Can we emphasize that point,
Guys,
please? This guy.
How many of you guys at home in the chat beat Shadow Lady? Press 1 if you beat Shadow Lady. Because No Haram did it multiple times.
Multiple
He
times.
did it twice.
Yeah, right. So this is what he wanted to do you know what? This was smart on Bonchan's end in terms of strategy because he used Sagat to kind of gauge the way.
There we go. I
No
see a bunch
Haram.
of ones. I see some 2s though. Some guys
Yeah.
tried and failed.
So he used Sagat, in my opinion, to kind of gauge the way No Haram was playing. The aggression, how he tackles fireballs, how he does the neutral. And he's like, right, I think I figured it out and found a way to adjust to his playstyle here. No Haram, all he really has to do is adjust to the Karen matchup. But this is an Evolution champion.
Of course, this is the run back, the grand finals character matchup for EVO 2019. Of course, it was Bonchan, Karen versus Big Bird Rashid.
Yeah, shout outs to Big Bird.
Yeah.
And it's the thing, now that there's no projectile for No Haram to deal with, the traditional one, he can kind of abuse the whirlwind shot at a particular range before Karen gets meter.
Yep, and you can see Bonchan with the movement options.
Hello forward, there it is. Turn those buttons there, and again, peppering him with those lights.
Jumps in on the heavy button.
Don't spin a mixer.
That's one of the hardest things to do in Street Fighter 5. When you throw out that heavy button and you get jumped in on. Oh my goodness, the crouch pierce. Okay, I see you.
Standing fierce, he threw out
Stand
standing
fierce,
fierce.
rather, yes.
All right, no confirm there from Bonchan. Uncharacteristic, but it's early in the morning. Another jump.
Oh, safe. Oh, the challenge.
There it is, not dead yet. One low forward will do it though. He's got to be very careful here. No Haram and no anti-air there from Bonchan.
Rashid's early jump fierce is an awkward one to anti-air, especially for a character like Karen. I mean, the EX would have done the job.
I thought he was going to do EX Resenha.
Yeah,
oh!
Wow, ready. How ready?
The jump back as well.
Oh my goodness.
He done the same thing against Big Bird.
And there you go. The view reversal just says, get away from me, realizing the threat that he's under right
Don't
now.
jump off the wall. Oh,
Yeah, EX Resenha would have done the job there, perhaps. Might.
don't take it. Yeah, he tried something.
He tried it.
You know, I think he was really thinking about it. But the thing is, Bonchan already dealt with the wall jump escape. You really need to be careful, especially when he's got full resources in the tank there.
Yep.
All right, this is match point here for Bonchan. Lands the EX Orochi, and he has an execution error there.
Oh, look at that. The late cancel.
Another execution error.
Yep, Karen low forward. Can get that late cancel on there. Still into the perfect timing. Tenko.
He could have
Oh my
stopped the sheet
goodness.
by now.
From a light kick, guys.
And he backs off. Eagle Spike,
Okay.
and that's going to be punished. Is he done? Yes, he is.
Just about. Bonchan closes that one out. EX Resenha for the finish.
And we saw that head tilt there. Listen,
Good showing, though.
of course. Good stuff there to both players. Obviously, looking back at the match there to see what transpired, Bonchan could have stunned No Haram earlier. He had two opportunities. He had to beat it at the time. I think he had 2 bars, so he could have done the full combo to the stun. But in doing so with those execution errors, you allow your opponent to come back. And No Haram is no slouch when it comes to coming back.
I mean, yeah, Bonchan, the Sagat pick, it was paying off at the start, but I feel like Sagat's just one of those characters where, it's too much of a gamble to play them in a high-stakes tournament like this. If the matchup doesn't provide, there are certain matchups where Sagat does extremely well. Let's say, I think Akuma, that he does well. I think that's the main one that he picks him for. Zeku, he does pretty well, but I don't know against Rashid. These top-tier characters, apart from Akuma.
Flip it on its head right now.
Yeah.
Remember, he's just won a Super Premiere, and he won 2 Premieres before that. The guy's got the points. He could use to get a little bit more.
Absolutely. He wants to showcase the character for the stream.
He's fun. And look, it gets him a little bit better and ready for Capcom Cup Finals if he wants to whip him out there as well. But that match is over and done with, so No Haram is sent to the losers. And the match we were going to have first initially is here now. So we've got Problem X, Mouse Sports Problem X. He's been going around the place. Shouts to Mouse Sports. He had opportunities at Gamescom.
Yeah, no, this guy's a flipping celebrity, man.
He knows it as well. And I mean, he's been traveling around the world. People have been taking pictures. And he is still grinding this game. I believe he has the most played games on CFN. Over 80,000 matches.
Yeah, he does. He's always grinding. He's always playing the game. He's always trying to learn something new. Which is, I can, like I said earlier, I can truly admire that.
Yeah.
He's also been grinding out some Tekken recently with myself. We've been playing that back and forth.
You know what? I know he's actually a huge fan of card games.
Yeah, he does. He plays Magic, I think, as well.
So it's he likes his card games. I'm not gonna lie. He obviously talks about poker quite a bit.
He's a real thinking man.
And again, guys, I actually encourage you. It should be on the Capcom Fighters channel. If you haven't seen WSO Talks with Logan Sama, Punk, and Problem X. Go and watch that. It's a very insightful conversation they had, a very chilled environment, and Problem has been equipped with the tools now to help alleviate the pressure in the neutral and the guessing game with the V skill, the physical effect. Problem X's air-to-air game is amazing. His spacing, he forces you to try and play footsies and you can't win. You can't win, so you just run into a crush counter button of some sort.
It's like I said earlier on, right? Okay, Mika's all well and good running her game when she gets to the corner, mixing you up, command grab situations, +3, +2. But if she can't get you there, how does she start? She can't.
But the thing is, her most comfortable ways in as a character, forward dashing, drop kick, jumping.
Splash.
We've seen Givi Greatness have a little bit of success here, but it hasn't been converted into big damage. Ooh. There it is, as I say it, one jump.
This is what it takes. It can take one jump on a fierce button, and that can be the whole game.
All right, he tried to look to activate there, but the slide worked out.
Oh, wow, how ready was Problem.
And there it is. Yeah, but he can't do that. He's blocked. Oh, he could have blocked that. And there we go.
+3 situation right now.
Looking good here.
Blocks the stunner.
Let's see what he does with the Psycho Blast. Air-to-air, he's done.
Problem, you're a bad man.
Yeah,
you are a bad man.
To be fair, Givi Greatness, he went for a raw jump, but he could have done EX with his airplane. That would have been a little bit better, a much better escape.
It's a big gamble, though, really.
Look, you spend bar, but you wouldn't have been hit by the hell attack.
That's true. So it might have actually beat the hell attack, to be fair.
Right, again, back to that neutral game here, and as long as she doesn't have V-reverse, she's got to hold it down. And there's dash up Brimstone.
No, okay from this mid-screen, right?
Yeah, it's the EX1, so he gets +3 after the
plus
dash.
Okay.
All right, wake up buttons there for Givi.
Is that the one with the guaranteed wake-up timing?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so it's like Bison the X's, yeah.
Yep. And I mean, it's much more scary on Mika's end than it is on Bison. Right, just making sure, playing it safe at the moment. Good V-reversal.
Okay, here we go.
And again, at one point during Street Fighter V's lifespan, there was a way you could win this matchup without V-trigger, but nowadays, you kind of need your partner. Just waiting, looking for a way to activate here. Problem X, there it is.
Yeah, gets that slide, realizes that he's going to be grounded for that long.
All right, nice anti-air, and he backdash. Good safe option there from Givi as well. Gets the grab.
Meaty crouch fierce as well, so he does get the follow-up. Oh my goodness, the hit confirmed from Problem X.
I want to know why Givi tried to jump. He's got a guess for the game because of that mistake.
Problema X.
He might go for a medium punch. Nope, meaty Psycho Crusher. Yeah, that's plus.
That was so sick. Well, Problem always brings out something new, man.
So
something that you don't expect.
In that situation there, I believe because Psycho Crusher is hitting on the latter active frames, that leaves Bison at +4 at best. I think that's what it was. And if you have a +4 situation, you go for regular grab, then the grab kick connects on the latter frame.
I think +3
Was it +3?
Is the perfect opportunity for grab. I think +4 the grab will whiff because they'll still be coming out block stun.
+4 you can still do it.
Oh wow.
Because it hits on the last active frame, or connects on the last active frame.
Oh, of course. Because throws have what, 3 active frames?
Yeah. When they changed it to that, +4 situations became a thing.
Yeah. I remember when that didn't used to work, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so it was a good start here for Givi. I think he just needs to make a few adjustments in the neutral. His aggression has been fine. And again, he's getting a lot of straight hits here. Counter hit. He could have got confirmed there.
He could have done EX Peach, right? Yeah.
Yep. +5 on counter hit. And there is Problem X again, just looking for a way. No activation yet. He wants it on block.
Back throw here. Going to get the guaranteed down forward fierce. Oh, just slide this time.
You can't do that.
That will hit. No, same.
No. So basically,
the air one will hit, right?
No. Actually, I think the above one will work. But let's see how this works. Good escape.
I'm surprised. Oh! I need that. The bomb blew up.
So he could have got something after that.
The ticking time bomb. Yeah, EX Scissors or Psycho.
All right, we're looking at match point here for Problem X. Due to that lovely display of using Devil's Reverse.
Problem X is the best V-Trigger 2 Bison on the planet. He's the best Bison on the planet
He's
anyway.
the innovator of V-Trigger 2. Right, just a bunch of regular throws here.
This guy's got mad setups as well that he hasn't even shown.
Another sweep. Stun him. There you go.
Yeah.
Just get the stun. He's been getting away with a lot of sweeps. I hope Problem X is taking note of that. And he's going to lose the round.
Yeah. Meterless, wingless for the finish there. Gets himself some good buttons.
I don't know.
It's possible right now, but Problem's just going to make it so hard for him to get in and make the opportunity happen.
Now, but Givi's waiting for his great health to come back before he makes a real move here. Oh, he walked into the stand medium punch.
A bit too far for the second one to connect, you know.
All right, Psycho
Down
Blast.
fist. That's going to be that. Problem X is going to take that game 2-0 over Givi.
I think that's when the matchup gets really tense for both players because Givi just, expended his V-trigger and he's like, right, I need another way in. I had CA, but I need to land the CA. And on the other hand, Problem knew he needed that.
He knew that. It might have actually been a better strategy not to go for that and just to try, you dash EX grab or something.
But the thing is, Problem put himself at a space where it's like, right, I can see all your comfortable approaches now, so I should be ready and punish accordingly. And look, it worked out in the end. But so, going back to a situation that happened, when he does back throw and then slide activate, that's better than the Psycho Crusher meaty because I can do reversal Nadeshko and I'll get a trade combo because the
spin state.
So if anyone has a crush counter button that leaves Mika in a spinning state, she'll just call Nadeshko and get a trade combo because they'll recover while you're airborne.
Yeah, true.
But by doing the slide, you still get the crush counter. You got more active frame.
How about down forward fist activate? Would that have been similar? I imagine it would have been similar,
I think he could have blocked in time.
Possibly, yeah.
But I think Problem X prefers to do the slide activate.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so up next, I believe on our screens, I saw Punk the guard, but he ran off somewhere.
Yeah.
Where's he gone?
I see Punk, I see Phenom.
Oh, no, he's there. Okay, he's back. Ladies and gentlemen.
And you guys are spoiled out here. We give you Bonchan Problem and now the Alpha.
Yep, I am the Alpha. This was the other guy, part of the WSO talks, doing his thing again. And I really liked his perspective on sponsorships, on how he looks at the game, how much he practiced. And again, he did lament. He said, look, people are looking at me when there's other people you should be looking at because there's so many lethal players in the Western regions now.
That's so true. Like, everyone has leveled up so much in Street Fighter 5. I feel like these tournaments are just like, it's so difficult to predict like a top 8 or even a top 16. Yeah,
and I mean, I think this is what makes it really entertaining because it's like, look, we've got 50 players that can be put in the top 32 for the CPT finals, right? You just don't know who's going to make it there. But Punk, he has at the top of the leaderboards. I mean, what? He won 3 premieres?
Yeah, he was unbeatable. Like,
first couple of months?
He was in grand finals of like 3 or 4 premieres in a row. So,
look, he won final round, he won mix-up. He came second at NCR, I believe. Yeah, I mean, he's been doing his thing. First at Combo Breaker. He went to a couple of ranking events as well. And I really like how Punk brings out his, plethora of characters.
Yeah.
So he's like, obviously qualified. He's like, let me whip out the Kali. Let me try the Kami. He's been trying all sorts of characters. He was trying a bit of Poison. I saw him stream a little bit.
Yeah. I've definitely seen a few of the American players trying out Poison. I've seen IDOM as well.
Shouts to IDOM.
Wolfgang actually won a local with Poison.
Shouts to cool. Wolfgang as well.
Yeah, that's my boy.
And I mean, I think Punk's performances dipped after he won DreamHack Dallas. They just dipped a little bit. They're not significantly bad because I think his worst position is actually 17th. And for that to be your worst position during a season,
17th, and that's at like
Evo and Evo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these are like the most stacked tournaments. So.
And again, he was very close to winning versus fighting there. Obviously lost to Bonchan in the grand final of the Karen mirror match, but he's whipping out the elegant blonde, and he's come to get the job done here again.
Ditton is, a Ibuki player as expected.
Yeah, from Belgium, I believe.
Yes, he is.
He's been putting a little bit of work with the character as well.
Holding it down for Team DRT.
Yeah.
Ryan Ryu holding it down with those guys. For Hajian, I believe, should be here as well.
Yeah.
Round 1.
All right, and they're going to play in the bathhouse. So let's see how Ditton's matchup knowledge fares against one of the best characters in the business.
Damn, waifu's in the bathhouse looking like an anime episode out here. We got the,
Stop it.
you know those spin-off episodes. One buffer, but Karen is the one that finds the hit. Punk.
Look at that. It was a counter hit confirmed right off the bat there from Punk from the crouching medium. And there it is. Buffer into EX Kunai. Get something started. Good counter hit. He didn't believe. He did not believe. Could have looped it into another light rider there. Quite okay.
Yeah, nice V reversal there. Punk not afraid to use that one, realizing that V-trigger not really a necessity in the Ibuki matchup. So,
well, there's quite a few matchups doesn't need to use it, and because she can forward dash after the V reversal, he's done.
Yo, he got the from the stand fierce to confirm. That's gonna be that.
Oh ho's.
Oh ho boys.
Again, playing with such poise right now. That's the on-job face right there. Ditton got quite a bit to think about. But yeah, I mean, look. Punk was probably one of the first people to go, look, do you know what? I can be reversal with Karen, especially in the corner. She can forward dash, and if you normal recover, she's like +4, so she gets a legitimate set regardless.
Yeah, super scary.
So he's not afraid to burn it, and because it's part of the meta using a 2-bar V-trigger, he'll expend it, and he'll probably get it back. And let me tell you something about both these characters. Do you know they're actually some of the best at building V-meter?
Yeah, they do.
The crush counters, the B skills.
They use it in combos.
Yeah, there you go. So, say right there, they're standing hard kicks. They use quite a bit. Obviously, haven't seen one yet from either of them, but... Alright, applying that pressure, and he's found his way into the corner. Again, good spacing.
caught it himself though, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, the low forward, always ready.
Back throw, he worked out for him there, Ditton.
You can't press buttons on there. I'm surprised Punk pressed something.
Oh, he missed the chance to land a big reset there, Ditton. Activation there from Punk.
Corner carry.
I think he knows, because he knows he's walking backwards. Yeah.
I guess the throw saw the V-reverse will start up.
Take my grab.
Oh my goodness.
He tricked you, trust me.
Reaching, I'm teaching.
Hashtag.
Don't press those lights.
Oh, look, man, look, this character, and like Cammy as well, there's several characters on defense. The walk speed is that good. You just want to flinch. He's going to get that crush cannon confirmed. Oh, this is going to be big. He's stunned.
Oh, he went for that. That would have killed if he got the throw there, but Ditton was ready.
Oh, okay. Not sure what gimmick that was, but it worked out. And there it is, the kunai. He can stun him. Don't overhead. Oh.
Punk actually did tech. If he was a little bit quicker with the throat.
One more grab will do it.
Oh, wait,
check on the dash.
Not enough for the CA.
This is going to be big here. No anti-air there from Ditton either.
Punk.
He's done. Yeah, he's done. He's done the unsafe version.
Wow.
All right.
You can't do that.
And Punk going to close it out swiftly.
What's that, -5?
Yep. So for those
5 frame super?
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, there are two versions of Ibuki's V skill. There's the non-charge version and the charge version. The non-charge version leaves her at -5. And because Karen's super is 5 frame startup, Punk identified that and said, right, that's a wrap.
That's so smart.
And the thing is, so here's the trap in that situation. You do the unsafe one, you're punishable. And Karen had CA, right? And then you had the charge version, which if you'd done that, he probably could have reacted with super anyway.
I mean, Punk is just ready for all those kind of little situations that not every Karen player will be ready for.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
All right. But guys, what we are going to be ready for is we're going to have to take a short break, I believe.
Here, I think, yeah, just to sort out some of the issues or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
But when we come back, there's going to be more SF5 pool action here at Celtic Throwdown 2019. So don't go nowhere. We'll be back with you shortly.
This is the path of my destiny. Come on!
Capcom Cup champion.
It's gonna be great. Clean. That was clean, guys. That was pretty clean.
My sweet child of mine, your 2019 Street Fighter V champion.
There's the critical art again. He's so quick with it.
Of the turbulent wind. Rashid wins. Remember the name well. This is the path of my destiny. Dare you challenge the key? Cool down, cops! The police aren't wanted around here.
Do the crime, you do the time. You need a cup of coffee?
Come on. Wins.
Yes! Another case is closed. Worn out already. Beg for more! Can't start the show without the star. You want a second chance?
Poison wins.
Being gossiped about is proof of my popularity.
Ryuusei! Grand reopening!
Givi Elite Series, these guys ran it back and forth many times. I'm sure they've met in tournament many occasions. So, yeah, it's going to be a great match.
I mean, it's going to be interesting because, like I said, this is the last European Premier event before the European Regional Finals. I think we have one more ranking event after this.
We do UFA.
Yeah, so for some of the guys that don't travel as often, they've got to make the most of this event. Kimura is one of those players. I'm not sure if he signed up for Tokyo Game Show for the Super
I think he
Premier.
has. I did see him sign up, yeah. So he is on that. He's a super good player. You know, he's had some great results this year. Top 8 at Combo Breaker. Real big performance for him.
Yeah, let me find it, right. So he's 28 on the leaderboard right now. And he's had a little bit, despite, he's unsponsored, by the way. Right? He's unsponsored.
That's kind of nuts.
And he's had a little bit more flexibility than he did before.
Yeah.
So he's been traveling all over the gap, gallivanting the world, and his best performance, like Tyrant said, it was top 8 at Combo Breaker. He came third at Brussels Challenge, but Premier event with tons of players over there, and Combo Breaker was a stacked event in itself. Came 7th place. He's got 380 points here, so he's looking to get in the money in terms of points. He's definitely looking for a top 8 position here.
Had a good place in a couple of weeks ago, a Fight Club NRW as well.
Yes, he did.
It's eliminating Infectious from the tournament, which is a massive task.
Ever since Problem advised him to swap to Akuma from Ken, things have just been getting better.
And Takamura, for me, is definitely one of the most improved
European players, yes.
Improved pro players in general on the circuit. You know, the results he's been having have really just been on the up. So.
All right, but he's going up against a formidable foe, Mr. Crimson's Dalsim. He hasn't been as active as he's wanted to be with the game. He's focusing on other things as well. And he plays a bit of Karen.
Yeah, Crimson's always there, you know, doing his thing.
Oh, good V skill there. Nice answer to the dive kick from, or the drill kick from Dalsim. And that's a big opportunity there for Akuma.
Man.
I'll take that trade. I'll take that Yoga Anvil trade any day of the week.
This is the life you lead as a Dalsim player. You know, sometimes you're just going to get ran over.
But this is the thing. It's like, look, if you have a solid neutral game and you're aware of all the options Akuma has to get in, you can kind of mitigate the amount of like nonsense that happens.
Absolutely.
Oh god, he's gonna get hit. Yeah, he's gonna get hit. He could have DP'd.
Yeah.
He's gonna Dragon Punched again.
Oh, he's gonna die now. Yeah.
Oh no. That was so unfortunate.
And you know what kind of sucks as well? Like, Akuma's one of those characters where he doesn't even have to wait for you to land. He just gets such a damaging combo from that back fist anti-air, so he doesn't have to wait for the grounded punch.
Oh my god. Sorry, word just in. If Smash GG's lying to me, I apologize, but I think Nauman beat Problem X 2-0.
Yo.
I think Nauman has beat Problem X 2-0.
That is a huge statement right there. Nauman looking ridiculous if that's true, but let's crack on with this game right here. Takamura going to work, showcasing some great knowledge of the Dalsim matchup.
Slide, he punishes the landing recovery there, and he tried to trick him with that short slide for the drill. Oh, that was a brilliant Gale.
That Gale was on point, boy.
But you have to be on point.
Yeah, very nice.
You have to be on point for that to work.
The jump back, the sniper.
Trust me, full credit. That was part of him winning the round. Not many people are ready for a situation like that. So for him to do the EX Air Gale, to not get hit by the fireball or avoid it completely, that was good stuff.
Notice, Janice.
All right, again, let's see if Mr. Crimson can close it out here. Try to dash up, do crouching fierce.
Okay.
And this is where it can get annoying for Akuma. Just in the mid-range, where that stand media kick can annoy him. And even if he jumps, he can be ready.
How ready was he there with the EX Dragon Punch?
Give the reversal. Wise choice. I don't think Dalsim can punish a max distance one despite being -5. He just leaves it. I think he can get hit. Yes, he is.
Okay, hit far too meaty to get the animation part.
Double dash.
Oh, man.
He chased him. I think he's got a guess for stun. Ooh, that was close. Don't slide. You've got to be very careful here. Dalsim players have a bad habit now.
Wow, that was so risky.
Do the jab.
Oh, the jab's going to close out Mr. Crimson in a nail-biting first game.
And you hate to do that when he's in Vitrigo.
So here we go.
Mr. Crimson hasn't got to change too much. He's just got to maintain that focus and don't get deterred by anything.
And if Mr. Crimson can get this quick win over Takamura, that could change the face of the whole tournament, to be honest.
That will change the face of this bracket, I'll tell you right now.
Absolutely.
All right. Has to punish that there. Good break.
Winner of this looks like they will get a chance to play on against Nauman.
Yeah, it looks like Nauman's waiting in the front row. And now it's, he had no... Oh, he did have meeting. No activation there from Takamura.
Double dash throw here, neutral jump here to bait the slide perhaps, but
good B reversal.
Yes, B reversals there.
He's prevented. He wanted to prevent an activation just in case he was going to do it on block.
Okay.
I do respect people that try to prevent activations with V reversal, but then again, he can activate from with fireball full screen.
That's preemptively trying to force the situation.
Oh
my goodness!
Is that the? No, it's not.
That's crazy. He whip punished the limb with a fireball,
and he still got to activate. And there it is, forward hard punch. Yep. Still catching people even when it came about in Season 2. Closes out that round.
People are still going to be going for that throw tech when they see Akuma walk up. The walk speed is too threatening.
You just don't know what this guy's going to do.
No, you don't. That's why Akuma is considered by many as the strongest character in the game. You know, he just has way too many options under his belt. That was meant to be Tatsu, right?
Yeah, he was. And he saw the V-skill answer again. He's showcasing his matchup knowledge here.
Oh, I love that from Crimson. He actually did a shimmy low and then went for a second low. Takamura expecting the overhead.
All right, and what that has done there with that great piece of play from Mr. Crimson, it's put him at match point here. So let's see if he can close it out. That could have been ugly. And there's a crouching fierce to open things up. And again, just good on the defense right now. Not cracking too hard. He's only been hit by like 2 crush counters this whole set so far, Crimson, so not been too bad. Okay. He's really trying to parry that.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
I wonder if he wanted that. Did he want that?
I mean, it could have been cross-cut DP as well at the same time. But like, surely if you're gonna check Dalsim teleport, you just jab. Yeah,
he's got guess for the game. Oh, good blocks. He's seen that before. Shouts to Aliu. He could. Oh no! Do you know, if he was a little bit more aware of that, he's done. He's done.
No super.
No cancel.
No, you can't do that.
I'm pretty sure he buffered it. I can see him from here. I'm pretty sure he buffered that. If he loses this game, he's gonna live to regret it.
Oh my god! Blocks the reversal. Oh my. Crimson right now. Gonna close out.
Oh, he committed. He committed to the slide. You Dalsim players.
That's such a heartbreaker. So Crimson did not commit to the super. Was that because it was too far? Did he just miss the input?
The thing is, it looks from the range he was at, it actually looks like it was too far. But what you do in that regard is you do Yoga Sunburst and you hold it.
Charge it, yeah. But like Akuma's got answers for that still, you know.
Come on, he sold it. And what that has done, he sold the perfect pitch to Takamura, and is at 1 apiece right now. I can't believe he sold the game.
Yeah, and now Takamura took a sip of that water. That was an aggressive sip of that water, by the way. And now...
Oh no, execution error. He can take advantage of this. That is optimal combos. That's really good. And I like that he can get the air medium punch after the EX flame.
And Takamura got the juggle there with the fireball. Mr. Crimson lands on it after the teleport, tries to get away, but
Teleport, yes!
Takamura.
Oh, that's big, he's dead!
He's not dead.
Oh no.
What?
That worked out. It worked out.
And Takamura took a little look over at Crimson to see if that was intentional, and I don't think it was, but it paid off.
Do you know,
nonetheless.
This is an absolute slugfest at the moment.
It is, for sure.
There's a lot of scraps here, but people are picking it up.
Guys, if you just saw the way Takamura looked at Crimson.
He's not happy right now. All right, here we go. Applying that pressure, gets the grab, another grab, will close it out.
Oh my god, and Takamura, once he's got his back to the wall, I swear something happens. Something just clicks.
Done.
No meter needed.
That was an absolute decimation here, and what that decimation has done is put us on the final round of this set. Who is going to go a range for me? Broski, if you're in the chat, you got to explain this to me. He looked at his in a range where he could have done, like you said, V-trigger uppercut, got the hard knockdown, or it might have even traded, to be fair. Or he could have done EX Demon Flip. I thought he was going to do EX Demon Flip.
Could have just teleported away.
or behind. But actually, no. If he teleported away, it would have been better because Stand Fist wouldn't have reached. If he went behind Dawson, then Stand Forward or Stand Hard Punch would have got him.
Yeah.
So, look, at the end of the day, he walked into the critical art. At the end of the day, he
try and sugarcoat as much as you can. He walked into it, he blocked with his face, and he's in the loser's bracket because of it. So, Mr. Crimson going to advance on, and we are going to get... Okay, we've got Ryuusei, I see.
Ryuusei and Hot Dog coming up here. So, guys, like we said, if you want to follow on with the brackets at home, head on over to smash.gg and type in Celtic Throwdown 2019. He's still laughing that someone walked into a critical art. Yes, to this day, people
I've done it.
walk into critical arts.
I've done it before. My stream knows. I walked into it like 3 times in the same match once.
I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you.
Like,
So,
like if you're crouching, you're okay, right?
yeah, it would... The thing is, if he crouched and waited, how do you know he's not going to do the snow? Yeah, how do you know he's not going to do the snow?
Mixed up.
So, I don't know. It's awkward.
Okay, so Mr. Crimson did win that, guys. We are, regardless of the internet issues happening here at the venue, we are recording the games, so we should be able to get those uploaded onto the Capcom Fighters YouTube channel. So,
so you'll see them
because regardless of what happens here, it's not the production team's fault; it's the internet, guys. So, just to let you know,
we
just a
tried
heads
to
up.
sort that out, but all right.
It's the venue.
All right. So, as we have said that there, just so you guys know the situation that we are in, we have got another winner semi-final match. So, Punk beat Hurricane 2-1. Punk beat Hurricane 2-1.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was last rounds, or the very last round of that final game.
Wow, man.
But we're going to have the winner semi-finals of A1 or A2, I believe. So, we've got Hot Dog going up against Ryuusei here. So as I said, Ryuusei sponsored by the same team as Sakanoko, FAV Gaming. He's only gone to premier events as far as the CPT website has stated, which is actually very good because that's where he'll get the highest level of play and probably be able to maximize like his potential, see how far he can go. Now his best placing, I believe, because I need to find out where he is on the leaderboards actually. Ryuusei actually probably is in the second half.
Yeah, Ryusei's done well, top 8s.
He's got one top 8, I believe.
CEO, right?
Yes. And obviously, Jewel Kevin. Shout out to Jewel Kevin. Jewel Kevin beat him.
He's a bad man.
Yeah, so his best position was at CEO, 7th place. Versus Fighting, he came 9th. Evolution, he came 33rd. But he's only been attending premier events. And listen, this guy is an Evo champion in his own right. Because he did win Blaze Blue in 2017, I believe. And then he made the transition over to SF5. And remember, he nearly came top 8 last year.
Yes,
and nobody knew. Nobody knew who this guy was.
I remember.
And he's been having his fun, but
Ryuusei, one of the most animated guys in the FGC, by the way. Some of this guy's facial expressions and reactions are just gold. I definitely want to see the production crew flipping back to Ryuusei if we can.
This guy loves it. And look, do you know what? He's actually been grinding this matchup kind of hard, to be honest. He beat Problem. I can't remember if it was at CEO or another event, but he's been working on the Bison matchup, and his Urian. It's a different spice, I'd say, to Nemo's. Shout out to Nemo as well, but it's a breath of fresh air. We'll take it regardless. That's a nice color, by the way.
Yo, every color is nice with this Bison. This absolute unit Bison.
Yo. So Hot Dog's been traveling around as well. He's looking to qualify. He's got a very efficient, solid Bison.
You can't charge up, man.
Yeah, can't do that. Free slide.
Where you going?
All right, here we go. Applying that pressure. And this is where it can be a little bit annoying for Urian. Is when he's under pressure, but because of how, I'd say, active he is in the neutral, he tried to not put himself in that position.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup, actually. I think Bison actually does pretty well against Urian, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can't be throwing those out there. Ryuusei, we know, loves those headbutts. He loves to throw them out there.
That was actually a very good first round there from Hot Dog, and I'm telling you, his whiff punishes with medium punches, even the coral punch with Urien is really good for Ryuusei.
Man, Hot Dog always ready with these buttons in neutral, realizing when Ryuusei wants to press those buttons.
I think it's the classic example of pressing the right button at the right time.
Yes.
Obviously with the right spacing.
Okay, good. That was a beautifully spaced knee drop there. You have to air that with Bison.
All right, there's an EX Dangerous headbutt there, straight to the corner, gets that regular grab, might go for another one here.
Yep.
Good break.
Okay, look at these knee drops every time. Aiming for Bison's shin pads, low down. Oh man, V-trigger 1 here.
Yeah. I mean, it works out, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead, but...
It's going to be a mix-up though. The double dash. So scary for Urien in that situation because, I mean, what do you do? Do you try and go for the headbutt in that situation?
Do you know, I was literally about to ask that question. It's like, so...
Do you look for the block stun then headbutt?
Yeah, and I think the best time to go for the dash through mix-up is from the hard knockdown +3, because it's like, look, I get legitimate Oki anyway, and I can just dash through you.
Yeah.
I think delayed jab is the best thing, but you might get roundhouse.
There's a lot to think about in that situation for Urien, you know?
All right, he's throwing out those stand hard kicks and cycle rights. There's a malicious intent here, Hot Dog. He really wants to make it through.
There we go, good break. Charge the fierce into the tackle.
Good back dash. All right, there you go. Get some medium punch. No confirm though.
Yeah, we will get the crouch fierce from it. Remember when he got that anyway, without the charge version? That was so
just
silly.
Stand hard punch and then straight dash. But he gets the stun here, Ryuusei.
Yep. Charge it up. Boom.
Not bad. Looking to fight back, and again, this can be very volatile because I think Bison actually has to play to Urien's speed. He can slow things down certainly, but if Urien overextends, it makes it easier for you to apply the pressure. The only thing you really have to worry about is the EX Dangerous headbutt.
True. Wow, Hot Dog with a good challenge there, realizing the pushback on the block buttons. Good chance to use that 3-frame light kick.
All right. Oh, and he charged it again. Full combo here for Ryuusei. And he's going to do the coral punch reset. Yeah.
Yeah. All day.
No activation here from Hot Dog. Not yet.
What's it going to be here? You can risk. Yeah. I mean, down forward fist is risky there because you can react with the headbutt. He's quite easily actually.
But I like the stand hard punch for the bait, just in case.
Yeah.
He's going to get thrown. He's going to go for the CA. Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Now this is interesting for me, right? Because, well, no, he done the mirror and he went for the throw. So he got the full damage there, which is probably the best thing to do, the most optimal thing. They've got him in the game.
Ryuusei ties up one apiece here, guys.
Well, this is it, man. Remember,
battle of the boss men, Urien and Bison.
CEO versus the shadowy boss, all the way. Here's the thing: it's like first to twos with characters like these is scary, man. Or just this game in first to twos is scary.
I feel like they're both very momentum based. Bison more so.
I do think it's hard for Bison to deal with violent knee drop at times, though.
Yeah, it is. You can. I think the best answer is neutral jump medium.
Okay.
The neutral jump hell attack is good there. Oh man, Ryuusei!
I can't believe he risked that when he was about to get stunned, but he's going to actually do a combo here. Look at this screen carry provided.
Yeah, screen carry, but quite a lot of scaling as well.
He only wanted the screen carry from there.
Okay, there you go. Now you use the down forward fierce, realizing Urien does not have that headbutt as an option. Scissors going to be close here.
And he's done another one.
Ryuusei, I see you. What? If he did that a bit late or something and that punishes, that's crazy.
That would have been mad. That would have worked out for him though, but he's got to deal with this Psycho Blast.
That's sharp 4-frame, low short.
So that's plus on block anyway. The fact that you got Bison dashing behind it, and you got to guess which button it's going to be. Oh boy.
Yo, check the dash.
And just he cancelled that, by the way.
Neutral jump, full combo there for Hot Dog.
He's looking good. He's on match point here at the moment. Good interruption. That was very risky, but good interruption.
It was risky for sure. Stand forward, just checking that.
Yeah, but I'm liking this range that Hot Dog's actually playing in. And nice. He flung it back. This is looking good. No V-trigger yet for Ryuusei.
Oh, that stand medium's really doing work.
Like the blast. When was the grab coming? Not quite.
Hot Dog seeing an opportunity. Saw Ryuusei stand up for a moment. That's the time to go in, realizing he does not have charge.
Flings it back again. It's the question is, when's Ryuusei going to punch through?
Man, Hot Dog doesn't even need to do anything right now. I feel like he can just chill.
Just wait.
But you don't want to risk a Urien Aegis comeback. You can't relax too much. You know what I'm saying?
There's a slide. Nice. Lovely stuff to stop the metallic. Or if activate reversal. Good jump out.
That was so smart.
Has he got him? Not quite. Here we go. The ball's in Ryusei's court, by the way. Despite where they are, Ryuusei still has a chance to come back. Double dash throw. And he's chasing him down. He really wants to come back. He's going to throw everything in the kitchen sink in this match. And that was big. That was big. He's got it, the counter hit, confirmed, he's done.
That's going to be
He's done.
that. Ryuusei ties it up 1 round apiece in the last game, guys.
He had no choice. He had to bet the farm on that to take it to the final round here.
I love that moment earlier on where he just jumped back out of the forward Aegis.
Yeah.
That was so smart. 10-frame start, get out of there.
All right, looking good. He's got him caged in the corner here, Ryuusei right now. Good jump back fierce.
I think a different button might have done the job. Maybe jump roundhouse. Oh, what the scoop!
That's exactly what he was looking for.
Man, Ryuusei looking real good this round.
Look at it, charge. He's nearly got CA. And he's just going to spend that. Bye, he's done. That's a wrap, he's done.
That's going to be it. Ryuusei holds it down. Hot Dog realizing that if a few different decisions there might have pulled through for him, but not good enough. Ryuusei will advance on into the winners final of this pool, where he will get a game against none other than Punk.
Look, let us not forget. Sorry to interrupt. Ryuusei was about to lose that set 2-0. And in that thought process, because usually you see it more with a first to 3 set. In that situation, he's like, look, it's the last game. It's potentially the last round for me before it loses. I've got to do something. Yeah. And you saw him. He stopped playing neutral, stopped playing defensive. He literally went aggressive, double dash, got the grabs, mixed things up. I mean, one of the throws where Hot Dog tried to bait it, it worked out because Yurin's throw range is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's damn good.
It's pretty good. So it's like, and then what, to change it? And then he converted everything off the counter hits, splurged that meter, caged him in the corner.
Yeah, he kept him there, locked it down. And
so look, I mean, look, that's actually really good adaptation for someone who is about to go to losers and they haven't won a round.
Yeah, Hot Dog is a super good player, man. Like, I feel like he's so close to that breakout performance. I mean, he's not out of the tournament yet. He's still losers.
Yeah, he's on the cusp of, like Tyrant said, the breakout performance to get into your top 8s to make it vital, because he has been traveling all over the place.
He's done super well at rankings before. I think he's been in like top 3s, top grand finals of rankings in the past, but has been unable to really claim that prize yet. But I think he's long overdue a big win.
It's unfortunate, but he's in losers now, and Ryuusei progresses through. So I need to double check who he faces. But what we're going to have now is we're going to be transferring over to Pool A3, and it's going to be the winner's semi-final match. So Goichi has made it all the way here. He's going to be fighting Bonchan. So that'll be happening shortly. But we're going to have Itabashi going up against Red Bull's Luffy.
We got another former Evo champ up on the stage here for Street Fighter.
So in Europe, so a lot of you won't know this. So Itabashi is the runner-up of Capcom Cup 2018. That part you do know. In Europe, there's been lots of discussions about Luffy qualifying this year. Luffy has had a bad season so far. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He's had a bad season. He's got about 250 points.
Yeah, it's looking rough.
And most places he's gone, he hasn't made it past the top 64 point. There's some points he hasn't made it out of pools. There's some points he hasn't made it past top 64. So there is a discussion whether or not he's going to do it.
It's a real talking point right now for sure. I mean, if he doesn't make it, that would be the first Capcom Cup in what, 5 years?
What, since
6
its
years?
inception?
Yeah, he's been at every single one. Luffy has always been there.
No, wait, it was every single one after the 25th anniversary, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, since it's he's picked the flash color. I like you. I like you. But this matchup, personally, I think it's one of Mika's hardest matchups, the top 5 hardest.
I can see it. I can see it now you mention it.
Basically,
can he react to dropkick with Lariat?
You don't need Lariat. Because of the flex, you can't drop kick.
The flex.
So what you do is when you see the drop kick, you V skill, you get heavy SPD, and then you can't do anything.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right.
If you jump, then you can do Lariat, but Mika can do the body splash to mix things up.
Yes.
So but like in the neutral, you really have to be patient. Luffy has
with punish Geef and stuff, right?
It's a bit of a risk, but Luffy can exhibit patience in this matchup.
I mean, she can whiff punish pretty much everything with EX Peach, right?
Like EX Peach. If you're more confident, you do standing hard punch.
Stand fierce, yeah. Stand fierce is good for those charged hard punches from Geef, but how often is a man like Itazan going to be throwing that out?
But again, in the neutral, what you could be worried about as well is Itabashi's actually very good at using the jabs. Oh, let's see. He used it there to stop the drop kick.
They needed to pick the wrestling ring level for this one. Come on, man. Keep it canon, yeah?
All right, this is it. He's just chipping away at Luffy's life right now. And as we're doing that, he's walked himself to the corner, doing a huge favor here for Itabashi. So how does he get out? That's the question.
And already right now, oh, what? Okay.
He wanted to block. He wanted to
block, yeah. It would have been plus on block into the scoop, right?
All right, here he goes, trapped in the corner. How are you going to get out? Slide. No activation.
Ooh, and of course, that does beat throws. And we all know Mika loves those throws. That's going to be that scooped up.
That's another part that makes it really bad, because Mika's potent options are grabs. As
Yeah.
soon as Geef has one bar, you've
Yes.
got to consider it.
Exactly.
And then even if you try to do certain meaties, he can do Siberian Express with the armor. Dude, this is one of the hardest matches in my personal opinion. And he's got another EXSPD.
Yep.
Dash out. Do delay wake up. And a heavy one.
You saw the delay there? That might have been the...
He might delay it again. Yeah, he's going to delay it again. And again, a good activation here from Luffy. He's going to have to make something happen.
I think now that there's the slow input SPD to block wake up buttons as well.
Delayed SPD against certain characters is actually kind of crazy.
Because it blocks the 3-frame.
It beats the backdash because your backdash invincibility or throw invincibility is gone.
I wonder if you can even like react to a jump and like sort of
you
go into up input into the air scoop.
Infectious used to do it in season 1.
Yeah.
All right, so it's looking good here. The Itabashi dashed up, good cancel. If he did not cancel that, he's in trouble.
That would have been horrible, yeah. Givi has to walk forward for the multiple hits, right? Yeah.
All right. This is looking good here. And a commitment. I don't know why Luffy went for that.
Nah, it's a bit of a risk there.
And the thing is, look how Itabashi is utilizing the V skill. He's actually reacting at the very last minute, humanly possible.
Itabashi he's such a fun-loving guy. He's always up there. He's absolutely killing you in the game, but he's having fun. He's laughing.
I remember you and several other people were talking about it. It's like, look, Luffy's been trying other characters, but we don't think they're going to work.
Yeah, he's been trying Colleen. I actually think Colleen.
I think Colleen's probably you think she does all right?
I think she's okay. It's not great, but I think she can fight it better than Mika.
But then the next step, you know, he's going to do it. Yeah, he's going to do it. Okay.
This is the first time I'm seeing Luffy's Colleen in tournament.
This is the first time for a lot of people. Right, so Itabashi's pulling out the notes just in case because he knows the matchup. It's how he's going to fight. Yeah.
Itabashi just says, "Wait a minute." He's looking at the notes.
So I've got a question for you, and I've got a question to people at home. Again, be sure to tweet us out at HCJammers at Tyrant UK.
What's up?
Do you think Colleen is a good pick for Luffy? Now, for certain people, because I dab with Colleen a little bit as well, Colleen's actually a good pick if you do main Mika. More solid, the damage is still there, the mix-ups are still there, it's just less of a risk.
Is it good
But
matchup coverage as well?
Sort of, but now, you'll know this as well. What's the thing that Colleen is susceptible to the most? Throws.
Throws, fireballs is really bad as well for her.
But like you said, it's throws, and now you're going up against this guy. So if you mess up...
Yeah, it's not fun, it's not fun. But like, I feel Colleen does better here. She's got more answers. She can make Geef think twice in the neutral. Obviously, the V skill is so important here. Geef basically cannot jump ever.
Okay, that's good to know because he can't change his jump off.
Yeah.
So, all right. All right, right now, I don't know.
Every one of them is a stand fist. You can stand fist that all day.
I don't think he's ready. And he's got meter as well, so he can cancel the EX Parabellum, but I just don't think it's muscle memory yet for him.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those matchups you have to play a few times, you know?
Yeah, he's looking for it as well, but I think Itabashi knows he's not going to do it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Low forward. He's going to have to look for some sort of activation here, Luffy.
Okay, here we go. Now fall. Get some meat stand fist if he needs it. Goes for the low forward.
Ooh, that could have been bad. Oh, no cancel. No cancel there.
There you go. Every single one of those, bro. You got to be looking for that.
Back throw here. What was he waiting for?
Oh.
Right, he could lose the game because of this.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Gets to the game, buddy. Oh, no, he missed it.
Okay, Luffy backdashes to safety.
Luffy, where's the cancel?
He could have actually won the game there.
He could have won the game. No cancel. That could cost him.
Yeah, you can see Luffy here. I mean, he's just playing it slow. Got caught. Oh, not dead, though. Not dead.
Nah. Yeah, he gave up. He gave up.
Oh, man.
All right. So I think right now, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I think right now it's Luffy's choice of buttons. I think it's his choice of buttons that's killing him. He's getting the button you need to land, but he's not cancelling it.
Yeah. You could always buffer that at safe ranges, to be honest. Her stand fierce is godlike.
It's pretty amazing in this game.
Especially in V-Trigger.
All right, let's see if this makes a difference. Yeah, and he hasn't been using Parabellum either. Can chip away his life a little bit. Oh, boy.
There we go. Great. Here we go. This could be it for Luffy. Gets the ice. Oh, didn't believe.
Yeah, he's not confident right now. There's match point here.
Sometimes when you see the Gief is flexing in neutral as well, you got to let him think he can get away with it. Dash throw. That's when that becomes such a threat.
Okay. Could you do the EX Parabellum for argument's sake?
You can do.
Probably not wise though.
I mean, if you don't want to spend the bar, and she gets really good setup off throw. Both her throws are really good.
All right, right now he's got a considerable life lead despite what's been happening. Yeah, you can't be reversed that. I wouldn't be reversed that anyway. That's -3.
Yeah, you can press a button there for sure.
All right, he's just waiting it out here. There's 50 seconds on the clock.
Itazan right now, the slow-paced gameplay, trying to get in Luffy's head. No, the crush!
Oh, boy.
This is horrible. Look at this damage.
Oh, my word.
That's like 30% right there.
Oh, my God. I'm so scared right now. Luffy again, another drop.
Man. Itazan.
He's actually going to wait this out.
Oh,
Good snipe kick. I'd be very careful with that snipe kick. If Itabashi throws like a hard kick, you might get clicked.
I think it's a good option against Givi, though.
It looks good in the neutral at the mid-range, but outside, he's going to wait this out at the moment.
Oh, no.
Fake dash.
Man, Luffy's backdashing. Flashbacks to Rose.
He's getting impatient. Yeah, he's going to need to make something happen here. If you're going to throw out that fierce, throw it out with malicious intent. There you go.
Yeah, use it. It's so good.
It's a good stand medium punch there. That button is actually pretty good for Zangief this season, despite where he is, and he tried to cancel the commitment. He's done.
That's dead, yeah. Muscle power for you.
All right. So that's going to be it. Luffy's going to be knocked into the losers bracket there. That was unfortunate for him. And again, like we said, his season's not too hot right now. And again, he finds himself in losers before the finals of the pool.
Absolutely.
So right now, he needs to focus on just getting out.
For sure.
And making it to the top 24.
There was a time when you see Luffy's in the pool, you're like, okay, so Luffy's getting through. Nowadays, it's like,
we're not sure.
I'm not sure because there's so many killers these days. Everyone's leveling up so much, and it just becomes a lot more difficult. If you play Mika as like lone Mika as well, it becomes a lot more difficult. That's why he started introducing Colleen, because Mika is too much of a risk to play.
Yeah.
You know, solo. That's why we see guys like Fudo playing Birdie now as well.
So me and a lot of people in the Mika Discord, shouts to the Mika Discord, we actually had this chat like last season. We said the first 2 seasons you were alright, because people were still learning the game, they didn't really know what was going on. Seasons 3 onwards are like, you need another character. Because as time goes on, everyone accumulates more knowledge, we all get accustomed to it, then it's harder for you, and it's just like you need another character to kind of support where you want to have that solidity and neutral.
Yeah.
Which the Colleen, it might work out for Luffy in the long run, and I think that's the very first time I've seen his Colleen in tournament.
It is the first time I've seen it as well. Like,
but it's, I think he should watch that back and he'll realize how many hits he got and he didn't cancel.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're up against Itazan as well, like the best Zangief out there. So it's rough as it is.
There is Mike Too Strong as well.
Mike, he's godlike.
He's
also
really
Kichipamu is godlike as well.
Look, he made top 8. So
godlike player.
These people can do it.
Geef's back.
So up next on stream, we're going to have a matchup that we seldom see.
I am looking forward to this a lot.
So I've never seen this player matchup before, and we seldom see this matchup just in general in Street Fighter 5. We're going to have Nauman going up against Mr. Crimson. Mr. Crimson had an absolute scramble against Takamura.
Yeah, it was
prior this.
Haymakers being thrown
It
type
was.
of game.
And Dawson doesn't really throw haymakers. That's the funny part. And now, Nauman's here. He beat Problem X in the pools 2-0 according to Smash GG. So Nauman...
I think she does alright against Bison, to be honest. Like, I think Sakura is actually a very overlooked character.
Talk to me, please. Tell me. I lack language.
I'm telling you, man, this character, she does okay against some of the top tiers. But this matchup, I do not feel is very good.
This is interesting because Nauman's in a very weird position because I've seen him practicing Lucia quite a bit and he mains Sakura. Both those characters do pretty bad against Dhalsim, so either way.
By the way, Sakura versus Dhalsim winners final.
By the way.
Of a pool that has guys like Problem X, Takamura, Akainu, you know?
These guys have worked through. But there can only be one guy progressing to the winner's side to the top 24 after this. So, again, educate me. What makes this matchup so hard?
It's my personal opinion. I just feel like, you know, Sakura she excels in the neutral. The walk speed is so good. The buffered light kick is amazing. Dhalsim basically eliminates all of that from play.
Okay.
I can't see any way that she can get going, to be honest.
It doesn't look like there's a very comfortable way to circumvent his normals.
There are certain ways you can do it. Like, you have to look at the button he's pressed. You have to see if he's using a pattern.
Okay.
You can use back fist after sunblock limbs to check him from throwing another one.
But that's a player thing, isn't it?
It is. You can back fist kind of safely after a lot of stuff. The crouch fist was beautiful.
All right, there we go. Gets one grab. And Nauman's actually, he loves utilizing Sakura's walk speed.
Yeah, there you go.
And there you go. That was 4 throws. That was 3 throws, by the way.
Yep, of course. V-trigger, 1 fireball. The preferred V-trigger in my honest opinion as well.
I remember Pax is a huge advocate of this V-trigger as well. So shout out to Pax. Oh my
that was so nice. It's not going to be enough though, I don't think.
Yeah, he's not dead. He's not dead. Damn, that was not bad though.
Yep.
That's safe. And yeah, he walked backwards. Listen, I think one thing people have to realize is you need to know when not to walk backwards, especially if the opponent can convert some sort of way from their low attack, and that's exactly what Mr. Crimson snuffed out there. Despite Sakura having a brilliant walk speed.
Mr. Crimson right now, the beautifully spaced buttons.
I mean, how annoying is it for when she lands a combo and then you basically send Dalsim away?
Oh, yeah, that is annoying. Like, Sakura as a character as well, she doesn't get any legit Oki off of her Dragon Punch, for example.
Dead. Oh, okay, didn't have the meter, so he couldn't have killed. There it is.
There you go, Mr. Crimson right now, putting on a showcase, looking good to take this set. Not looking great for Nauman.
Yeah,
might consider that Lucia pick.
Maybe. I mean, I think we'll see Lucia Honda today. But yeah, you were saying she doesn't get legit Oki off of...
Yeah, you just back tech and you're out. I mean, she gets walk up medium punch. You know, it's not enough. She doesn't get like guaranteed throw. You know.
Oh, he's stuck with it. He's going to do it here.
Yeah, she doesn't get like guaranteed shimmy, you know.
All right, so let's see. The thing is, I don't know what adjustments you'd have to make in a matchup like this bad.
Yeah, you just have to keep playing. Sometimes you're going to get those sim rounds where it's just, oh man, walks into the yoga flame.
Yeah. Oh, jab, anti-air.
Wow, the fireball was still a threat the whole time.
He pressed the button off the crouching fist. That's like +3 on block.
Yoga flame.
All right, there you go. Gets an activation here. And he's going to get some sort of conversion from the Shaoken there, Nauman.
Yeah, I really feel like this is not a favorable matchup for her, man. There we go. Sets out the flame.
Yeah,
the carpet's down.
But this is good because you can play at a range that Dalsim's comfortable at, but he gets throw. Try to shimmy, and good Gale.
Too ready for that one.
Some people are ready for the shimmy. Believe it or not, some people are ready for the shimmy now.
Mr. Crimson making light work of Nauman here. The finest Sakura out there.
Yeah, but what that light work has done is he's put Mr. Crimson at match point.
That's right. Slide under the fireball.
This is it. And again, he doesn't have to do much. Successful jump.
She is a bit of a powerhouse once she gets the hit, though.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, when she's got you in the corner, she gets the knockdown. It's fine. But it's just this part here. Oh, tech into the fire.
And look at that. I love that. You have to back away. You can't keep that corner control because you're going to cook.
Good stuff there. Look at that great damage, and the jab probably did about over 100 damage.
That was a beautiful V-trigger timing from Crimson. Look at how the tables have turned.
Do you know what? He plays this character with such elegance.
He really does. He's one of the best sims on the planet. Easily.
Good jab.
Back throw here. And look at this.
What's he going to do? Stays in front.
Yeah, V-trigger 1 is locked and loaded for Nauman.
Yeah, singular hit will do it here for Mr. Crimson. And there it is.
And you can see why. I feel that's a bad matchup, bro. She can't get anything going.
Rolling.
She can't get anything going.
That looks horrendous. It's like you feel helpless at 99 seconds. It's like, what am I doing?
That is the guy that beat Problem X to play against Crimson.
Yeah, but this will happen in a tournament. You'll beat someone better than you or a champion, and then you run into a bad matchup. This is what I was saying before. Again, no disrespect to Nauman, because as a really good player, this guy bodied me in like a first to 10, and I was just like, who did you avoid? Like, what characters did you avoid? And now you didn't avoid Dalsim.
Yeah.
So it's like, sometimes in a tournament, you can't avoid your bad matchup.
I think sometimes you need, when you play like a character like Sakura, who doesn't really have that many favorable matchups, she's not really super high tier, you need a backup. You need to have a backup, bro. Well, play like a Karen or a...
Listen, if your backup has just as many bad matchups, the exact same bad matchups,
I know.
That's just unfortunate.
Yeah, trust me.
You know what I mean?
I know all about that.
So Mr. Crimson, I believe he's going to progress to the winner's side of the top 24 for later today.
Yeah, Crimson's out of his pool in winners.
Yeah.
That is a big shown from him. Shout out to Mr. Crimson.
So, and wait. I think, if I'm correct, so Problem X has to fight Akainu.
To go out and losers.
Yeah, so Nauman's, I think, Mr. Crimson's out in winners, Nauman's out in losers.
Yes.
So Problem X and Akainu have got to play for the other
third
spot.
The
third spot. Because like we said, 3 people get out of the pools, and they're going to be going into top 24, which will be happening later today. We're going to go all the way down to top 8 today, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, man, I ain't hating on Sakura. I love the character. I play the character. I just think she's got lots of bad matchups.
No, look, okay. Let me rephrase it. Like you said, we don't hate Sakura. We're just like, there's characters that give her an extremely hard time.
Guy always really hard.
Yeah.
Like, she's just one of those characters that, in this game, having a lot of bad matchups is so rough.
Look, if anything, how many times have we said, you, Damascus, Logan, Femi, myself, is like, yeah, I'd actually want to see more quote-unquote characters that are rarely seen on the stream. Of course we want to see this stuff. But we're like, look, the reality of it is, there's too many characters that give you a hard time, even if you do land the hit.
That's a good point from Liminlux in the chat. I like that a lot. Like, she gave Dalsim such a hard time in SF4 that now Dalsim's back. Dalsim's back with the revenge. He's like, okay, you want to run that? Okay, I got you.
Oh, man.
That was horrible. She could just jump this all day.
We don't hate Sakura. If anything, we want to see more Sakura.
I love the character.
It's just that when you go up against Dalsim, it's not good.
That jumping fierce was ridiculous in SF4, boy.
Shit,
all right, we got a killer match coming up next. We got Punk versus Ryuusei.
So this is the
winners final
Yeah.
of what, A2?
A1.
A1, okay.
I think this is A1. Let me double check. Yeah, so Punk beat Hurricane, Ditton. Hurricane actually beat Storm Kubo 2-0 in the pools. And obviously we've seen Ryuusei's match earlier against Hot Dog, which he just won, or he came back on the brink of defeat. But now he's going up against the #1 on the CPT leaderboards in Punk.
Like Ryuusei, his face, his animation, like, this guy, put this guy in the game.
Do you know what? I love it.
He's beautifully animated.
Now, remember, this was a matchup we commonly saw in Season 2.
Yes.
With Punk, Nemo, and just in general as the characters, right? Because Season 2 was probably Urian's prime time. Even when he got normalized.
It was one of Karen's prime times as well, thanks to Punk.
Oh, yeah, of course. So let's see how it matchups here, because I haven't actually seen how much this matchup has developed over time, you know? I mean, they both got high damage outputs here. Obviously, Karen's got the little bit better neutral. I think Urian gets just as much of a reward in terms of damage. It's just not as a like screen positioning, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. The momentum is really big.
And again, both these characters got to be careful whipping buttons.
For sure.
And it might be a little bit of a hard time to anti-air violent knee drop for Karen, but right now, Punk taking that very tentative, that safe approach. It's to confirm, as I say, all of that.
Always ready with those.
Yeah. All right, the jab into dangerous headbutt. Good jab anti-air there, and he's going to spend that meter. Good stuff. It's a Jinjaku and
oh my
safe.
goodness. Back throw for the max meter build. Optimal stuff from Punk. Wouldn't expect anything less from the Alpha.
Trust me, that is a nightmare when your reversal is over 10 frames of startup and everyone's meaty light attacking you.
Meaty light and wait, yeah.
That's it. And that was the only way for him to come back in the game.
It was.
You know?
Smart stuff. Ryuusei, I swear that headbutt gets him into more trouble than it's worth sometimes.
Do you know what? I think it's a 75-25 at this point. Sometimes it works out. All right. Trying to get that space in.
Max range.
That wasn't even a punish. He just caught him pressing the button.
And the confirm from Punk to visualize that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a huge window for the confirm the crash meeting kick, right?
It is. It's one of the bigger ones, yeah. I think Ken has a similar timing as well.
Window. Yeah, probably a Puma as well.
Yeah.
All right, good view reversal. To give a little bit of space here, but that's actually a good conversion. Oh, what happened?
The reversal smart. Eliminates that Aegis from play, but just, wow, Punk. Realize, yo.
So do you know, I think what Ryuusei did there was I think he banked on Punk forward dashing and pressing something. So I think he went for the back recovery and then done the medium punch. So he's banking and pressing. That's why he committed to the chariot.
Gotcha.
Didn't work out there for him. And Punk taking that first game pretty swiftly. Again, is Ryuusei going to put himself in the exact same situation he was against Hot Dog? I wonder if he'll pull it off again.
He's more than capable. Ryuusei definitely one of the fastest rising stars in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, I think he's just got to play a little bit closer range. As I say that, he's already in the corner.
Okay. Nice tick throw there from the two stand shorts. That was, yeah, you can press a button there. That was definitely negative. At least two.
I think it's the EX one you really got to worry about. All right, back to the mid-screen. And then he had to make that safe, but good view reversal from Punk. Again, he's dashing up here, trying to catch him off guard. Gets that Spartan throw.
He is. Very gutsy to try that against Punk, though. Dashing that many times, man.
It's working right now.
It is indeed, but how many times is he going to let you get away with that? This guy's reactions are incredible.
The trigger's on deck. There it is. What's it going to be? He's going to set something up nice here. All right, no, he's going to go for the screen. Karen says safe option.
Second mirror out. There it is.
Yep, there it is. No overhead yet.
Oh, that's so scary.
Good defense.
Wow, he knew when it was going to run out and press fierce.
No, that was a view reversal. I'm pretty sure he wanted a view reversal.
That makes sense, yeah.
But it worked out. But great defensive sequence there, nevertheless, from Punk. One hit will do it for either player. Ryusei's got to be careful. There's Metallic Spheres. Please be careful. That could have been punished by Super.
Yep.
Back throw. All right. Is it going to be hashtag take my throw? Is he going to find another way to win?
I think did he try and do Super? Did he try and do EX Orochi?
Special step. I saw a kick come out. So he might have tried the special step to try and catch Ryusei off guard. But Ryusei's looking to bring it to one apiece.
Yep.
All right, good whip punish there on the slide.
Yeah, meaty, Orochi.
The rich girl sweep. Ooh, okay. Caught him whiffing a throw. Oh,
he went for the instant overhead. Ryusei didn't bite.
It would have won in the round as well, actually.
Yeah.
He had the meter.
Yeah, Ryusei didn't bite.
Gets that grab. Yeah, I love that. I think he was waiting for that as well, but it worked out for Punk with the side swap. It's now put him in the advantageous position. Ryusei fighting back, looking to close it out. Good for Senha. Oh, the chariot! Did he actually do that? He's mad. Put the camera on these boys. Put the camera on these boys. actually done that. You're mad.
So what a piece here. This has been an exciting match, guys.
Do you know what? He's mad. He's Ryuusei is good. I love him, but he's mad.
Yeah, of course. Ryuusei, he's one of the most unpredictable players on the CPT.
Do you know what? Unpredictability can take you oh so far.
Unpredictability in Street Fighter 5 is a skill in itself.
Listen, but it kind of limitates your. It kind of limitates your ability as a player.
Approach. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You become kind of predictable, but I don't know. I feel like Ryuusei just can't. You can't ever know what this guy's gonna do.
I mean, look, that's the beauty of SF5.
Okay, there we go. Delay throw there from Punk.
One grab. Whoa.
Wow, just do it. Yo, he powered up and then did headbutt. Why not?
Do you know that was like over 40 frames? That was the metallic aura and then the headbutt. Oh, he's dead.
Well,
He's
gonna
dead.
be that. Yeah, he's dead. For sure. Chariot tackle. Ryuusei goes match point.
Tarrant, he's done the exact. He doesn't even care. That's a very blasé face about it.
Shout outs to the production team for hearing me out, getting Ryuusei on there as much as possible. This guy's facial expressions are gold.
Do you know what? He's in the exact same position as if he was in the winner's semi-final against Hot Dog. He was about to lose, and now he's about to win.
Yeah, how does he do it? The turnaround, the adaptamentations, adapting to the man.
Good EX Tenko there from Punk. But again, Ryuusei not deterred. Good core punch, anti-air. Situational one of them.
It's a really good one to use. You know, Urian, he does, some of his anti-airs are very specific, but they are very good.
Of course. Back throw there. Probably didn't want that, but... And again, if he gets one hit or one crush count in that neutral, Ryusei's in a very good position.
Oh, that was plus, yeah. You can never challenge the EX version.
All right, he's picked V-trigger too. I only just noticed.
Ryuusei, big conies with that flipping headbutt, man.
I know, good break there from Punk. That could have been a medium punch or anything. Good dash. Oh, good check on the dash.
As well. Back throw. Punk looking good for this round. Pretty sure he's just going to wait it out now. Ryuusei does have the V-trigger. The mirrors are there. Double glazing.
He's got to be very careful.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, good block on the overhead, making it safe.
Oh, set it up.
Right, this is it. Oh, no.
What?
Do you know what? He waited for a reversal. I think he waited for it.
It's going to be close. Oh, the check.
Hang on. Can Punk take it to the final round?
Oh,
Ryuusei take it. Good break.
Oh, the check on the dash. And Punk's going to take it one more round.
Do you know what? No, you must identify. Everybody pay attention. He's dashing, he's taking grabs. I guarantee Ryuusei's going to dash up pressure media. You pay attention to that.
Wow, guys, what a set.
All right, hang on here. He's throwing out those medium punches and those light kicks. But again, we're on the final round here. Who is going to make it through the winner's side to top 24?
He's realized Ryuusei getting a bit too comfortable with those dashes. Punk is checking them every time.
Can he confirm? He's done. He's done. He's done.
Yeah, going to be close.
Not quite. What's it going to be?
Oh,
Yo, he's waiting.
Wait, Ryuusei with the crouch spear scoop.
No way.
Powerbomb. What are you saying?
All right, here we go. He's gone trapped in the corner here.
Oh my God.
Can it hit? Confirm again.
Every single time checking the dash throw
Good,
there.
good,
removes the Aegis from play. No.
He's got one
It's
more
back.
chance. He's got
Go.
one more chance.
That's
He's
gonna
done.
be- is that
He's
enough?
done.
Oh, EX tackle. Going to close it out. Ryuusei with the pop-up and Punk. Going to drop into losers. Wow.
Damn. How about that? What a set we have for you guys, and you can only see at premiere events. That guy is actually ecstatic.
Ryuusei, yo, let's go. Sick guy. Very impressive.
That's all it is. Look, I'm telling you, he was on the brink of defeat again. It happened against Hot Dog, and he done it again.
Oh man, that was such good adaptation for both players though. Ryuusei thought he could dash every time. Punk checking him with the jab into the counter hit every single time. What a match.
There was tons of good stuff there. And again, remember, both those characters have high damage outputs. Like Tyron said, there was a lot of dashing on Ryusei's end. They were either throw techs,
That was a great match.
it was Punk was checking really good checks. But again, it just ultimately didn't work out because Ryuusei won that. And what, are we saying this guy's quirk is just the clutch factor?
The quirk, yeah.
Are we saying the quirk is just the clutch factor when he's...
Season 4's coming.
No, it's coming. I don't know, man. You can't have that as a trait. Look how much pressure and stress was on that man's face.
That was those situations where the Aegis is there and it's like, what do you do? Throw tech? Do you challenge? Do you just block? So scary. Punk showed solutions for every single time, but right at the end, Ryuusei just clutching that out. Wow.
Hey, listen, mate, that was good. But Ryuusei has progressed to the winner's side of the top 24.
That was a great match.
And Punk, he's not... he's in the losers, but he's made it through the top 24. But it's the losers is just an absolute sharp fest here. But guys, we're going to have a European classic for you coming up next. Tyrant, talk to the people.
This is a great classic European match. So, there's actually some lore behind this one.
Talk to me.
Akainu actually gave Problem a lot of trouble in the past few seasons of Street Fighter 5. Season 3, you know, we all know Guile was super strong in that version, and you know he was getting tournament games over Problem. Since then, I don't think he's really. You know, Problem just finds these ways to level up. Of course, Guile got a bit weaker as well.
He got normalized. I like to use that word to give these
normalized,
guys to give them a little bit of comfort. But it's a thing where Akainu's season hasn't been too hot either. He's been traveling a lot, but he doesn't like the state of Guile at the moment. He's tried Rashid. He's tried other characters. But I said, look, it's better if you just stick with Guile.
Akainu's also one of those guys that his mindset can be quite clouded at times. Like, he does doubt himself. And did you see the dash through the boom? Problem X. Looking sick right now. Corner control hit. Akainu.
Looking good. Good V reversal as well. And if you can get Akainu to expend that all the time, that'd be good. And again, Problem's no slouch to this matchup. Like, look, one of the best sets we've seen in Street Fighter 5 all time was Daigo versus Problem X and Red Bull Kumite last year.
Oh my goodness. I saw High Fight resurrected that clip. Beautiful round.
Shouts to High Fight.
Yep.
Looking good right now. Healthy life lead here for Problem X.
Yep. If you see, he couldn't absorb the boom there because he had one stored up. So you can't use the V-skill until that's gone.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look at this. Oh, damn. Crosser. Yeah, I'm so glad he can't combo after that unless it's super.
Yeah, right.
Well, we'd all lose. We'd all lose a lot quicker than we would.
Gets the swoop knocked down.
One
Throw here. Oh, that's going to be... That was it, actually. You know, that was it. Because he had super.
Do you know what? I think he registered that so late. I don't think he's expecting the boom to hit. And when he realized it was too late.
You can't... You have to pay attention to every single little situation that's going on when you're facing the flipping 2018 EVO champ.
Yeah.
The best Europe has to offer. Problem X.
All right, gets the scissors. And again, just applying that pressure here, slowly taking him. And again, when Problem's got you trapped in that corner, you can't really jump out. But
no, of course not.
Things have worked out for Akainu here, good mate.
Oh, and he used the invincibility. Oh my God, that's the stun.
Incinerate.
Boy, he used the invincibility on the EX Devil's Reverse, baiting out the flash kick. Man, I tell you, that was so sick. Sometimes you just have to wait until you see the Devils.
You do.
First.
You do.
Before you try a reversal, you know?
I think that moment was...
That's a hard situation for Guard because you can't obviously block down. Because what if he does the head stop and commits? You're getting a combo.
You get hit.
You're getting hit and then you get pressure.
I think that situation was a little bit tense for Akainu. But we'll see what adjustments he makes. Again, I just think he's struggling with himself and the character's options in the neutral. He's just not confident enough.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of... he's doing a lot of things in trepidation just to make him comfortable, help him to think.
Jump back roundhouse there.
There you go right now. And again, Problem X, he has grinded this matchup so much.
I feel like Akainu, regardless of a life lead, I feel like Problem's in full control. He's in his head. You can just see it, their movements. He's
been on the back foot this entire time, Akainu.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that was so nice.
You
cancels it.
He said you got to commit to that. So if they're going to V reversal, you have to...
What a good block. I don't know how on earth you blocked that.
Another Camargo. Good break.
Now you got to wet it out here.
Yeah.
He wanted all the plus frames. Positive vibes only.
All right, let's see if Akainu, he tried a jumping jab, I think it was.
I think jump back's better there. Or neutral jump throw is good as well.
I think you just might have to let it roll. But again, if you block against this man, you're in big trouble.
Problem X showing all the answers here. And Akainu with none of the solutions.
This is match point. He's out. He's out the top. Oh, no, hold on. Not quite. Let's see what happens here.
By the way, have you seen this damage? Have you seen this flipping damage?
Yeah, that's crazy. And remember, this is match point for Problem. Whoever loses this, they're out of the tournament.
That was all Problem. That was Akainu just... And that was one of those times, man, you could just see the doubt in his mind. The first round when he missed that combo into the super, that would have won him the first chance against Problem.
Well, look, that was
it didn't work out, and it just clouded him for the rest of the set.
Yeah, look, that was clinical, and that was emphatic from Problem X. Again, Akainu is now out of the tournament. That's unfortunate to him. Problem X will advance through to the top 24 on the losers side there. I mean, these...
So in that pool, it was Nauman, Crimson, and Problem that got through.
Yes. I mean, look, things are shaping up quite nicely here at Celtic Throwdown. But, guys, we're going to be taking a short break as far as I'm aware. But like I said, when we come back, there is going to be more high-level Street Fighter 5 action here. So don't go nowhere. We'll be back with you shortly.